Give me my theme music.
Unfollow me.
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 I ain't really want you to follow me anyway.
You got too much drama. Say that drama for your mama.
Keep that riffraff off my timeline. You and everybody you in cahoots with can unfollow me. Follow us.
Period. On all of them, okay? All social media. Unfollow me.
Well. We done made it to episode 2, y'all. Through all the suffering, the long suffering.
We made it.
Barely.
We made it. We survived. Sorry.
Oh, when the enemy came in to take our life, God lifted a standard. They don't know nothing about that Hezekiah Walker, though.
They don't.
Like that. I still listen to him every single day.
That guy.
Yes.
That's that
Oh my
guy.
gosh. Got me
Send
through
that
some
one because I don't
time.
know it.
Gladly.
I know.
Gladly.
Send it because I don't know it.
Oh, that's gonna be a new jam.
That's the one. I'm a
It's gonna be a new jam.
survivor. Yeah. But good music, girl.
I always end up singing that one. Like
Really?
anytime we say like we made it or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
that's always the first one that come to mind.
Tell Bin Laden. when I was a kid, when I was a kid, I used to be back in the back seat because that's around the time the terrorist attack happened.
Yes,
And he said,
yes.
"Tell Bin Laden."
Like, why are we talking
made
about
it.
Bin Laden?
Yes,
He's
because their
dead.
church is in New York, so they lost some church members and
True.
stuff. But yes. Welcome to the
Anyway.
Unfollow Me podcast.
Welcome to the
Welcome, guys.
to Side Quest because
Thanks for coming to our talk.
Yes, thank you for coming to our TED Talk. But we just wanted to introduce to you, some of you may already know her. Drum roll. We got Shana-Lee Scott on here today, y'all. Hi, Shana-Lee. Thank you for coming on.
Yes, I'm super excited to be with the Unfollow Me lady.
Yes.
We got a celebrity in our midst.
It's a whole celeb
Listen, this is an
prayer extraordinaire.
Yes. It's an exciting time. Shana-Lee has got lots of things going on right now, and we are just happy to, be a part of it and to just really be here to take it in, because we really wanted to have her on last season.
Yeah.
But, we had to wrap it up because summer was already hitting. And, But hey, she's here at the perfect time. Like the timing is perfect.
The perfect time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Shana-Lee, please tell the people about who you are.
Oh, man. Who am I? Well, I would say I am a business owner, author.
Clock it.
There we go.
Clock
A life coach. But personally, the things that really matter to me is like I'm a child of God. I'm a wife. I'm a sister. I'm a daughter. I'm a mom. Oh,
A friend.
That into existence.
Speaking
I was gonna say.
It just flowed so easy, too.
You already are.
It just rolled out.
Right.
You already are.
Take a test when you get home. You need to take a test when you get home.
Pull it out from heaven. Pull it down from heaven. That's right.
But yeah, because I'm really big about relationships. So that I would say those are the things that really matter to me. Like, yes, I love my business. Yes, I love being an author and a life coach and everything. But connecting with people is like my superpower.
For sure.
Yeah.
I can definitely attest to that. I met Shana-Lee some years ago when I joined Freedom. And she has always been very kind and just really just like you said, you love people and you can really tell.
Yeah.
So it's always been easy to talk to you.
Yeah. Thank
So
you.
yeah,
Thank
very
you.
welcoming.
So very genuine.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I can just spill my guts a little bit. And I feel like I did. Like, Shana-Lee and I went on a walk and I just remember telling her, like, this is my whole life, all my struggles, all my things I've been through. Mind you, like,
Before you know it.
It's like, oh, girl, I feel like a weight has been lifted. By the time I get to my car, I hope I didn't dump too much on you.
Yes.
No.
I just love you so.
I
You're
love
just
it.
so sweet and kind, and you just were able to just listen to all my foolishness and no judgment. And that's what I love. That's what I love.
Yeah.
Definitely no. I never felt judgment, from Shana-Lee, for anybody really. But yeah, I love that y'all have been able to experience her. Yeah.
Yes.
So we're just definitely glad to have you on. And also, Shana-Lee has been a huge supporter of our podcast from day one, y'all.
Yes.
Like she's always like been one person who I can count on for some feedback. Also, she was the winner of our World Springs giveaway.
Yes.
From was that season 1?
Yes.
I think that was season 1.
Yes. I love that. That was a wonderful, wonderful gift. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, much deserved. We're very happy that you won because, like I said, like you've been a supporter from day one. So we really appreciate you.
We literally have like the group chat for, like, hey ladies, love the show. Like, love this episode. I love it. I love it.
And it warms my heart.
Yes.
I'm like, yes. And you know me, like, it don't matter if nobody listens or whatever, but it's like Shana-Lee.
When you hear it.
When you hear it, you be like,
it hit different.
My heart,
Faithful too.
My heart is just so warm.
Yeah. It's like, girls, I caught up and here's my thoughts on that. So we certainly appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
We like somebody out there listening to us.
Right. That's good.
Has cut up.
Is there one?
Yeah. Is there one?
Is there one left? Yeah.
That's good. Because sometimes I'm like, I don't know why I feel like I need to tell y'all. Like, I know I could write a review, but I just...
We love it.
You know what? Jump in that conversation.
Right.
We love that.
We love
for
it.
sure. And also, Shana-Lee has a business called Breathe and Exhale 360. And it's a wonderful, I'm not going to talk about it. Let me let you talk about it as a founder and CEO.
Yeah. So Breathe and Exhale 360 is a business for women, really, just to show up as their authentic self. I do focus on self-care, and I know self-care is like one of those buzzwords nowadays, but it's really just giving women just permission to take care of themselves, right? Before self-care became a buzzword, honestly, I didn't even know I was doing self-care. I was just doing me time because I'm a big component of me time. And so when I started hearing all the buzzword about it, I'm like, oh, that's what I'm doing. Like, okay. Cause I'm a busy person. I'm an intentional busy person, but I truly believe in still finding that balance to make sure that different parts of my life, like the relationships, don't suffer because I'm always doing something and then just refilling my cup as well. Because I truly believe if you don't refill your cup, then I can't show up in the other spaces as my whole self. So that's been, so that was like my goal with Breathe and Exhale 360 is just creating a space. And we do that through just curated experiences, just allowing women to just come and, either come to read a book together or go on a retreat together, or at one point, even doing subscription boxes where they can have self-care at home. So, so just different ways of, again, just showing up and different challenges as well. Sometimes I'll do challenges in the beginning of the year, just again, refocusing women to just just say hello. I'm here, and it's okay, and not to feel guilty, because that's the main thing. Not for us to feel guilty about it. So
right,
I love that.
It's so needed,
refreshing.
Yeah, it reminds you to take some time for yourself. Like even when you send out the newsletters and things like that, it's like,
oh yeah,
okay, what a great reminder to just reflect and be like, okay, I can take. Maybe even if it's just 10 minutes for myself, because mindfulness is very lost upon me sometimes.
Yeah.
And I even turned it off, when your watch is like, take a mindfulness second. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm tired of this buzzing. I'm going to turn this off. I need some organic reminders. I don't want, I don't like that. But that's a good, like I said, a good reminder of like just caring for yourself.
Yeah.
So.
And it may be different every season too. I think sometimes we get caught up in, it has to look a certain way, and every season may look very much different. I remember when I was in college, I did used to take like baths and have my music going and everything. But nowadays I am very busy. So it is like waking up in the morning and just having a cup of tea and just spending some time just by myself. And so again, every season it may look different, but it's just needed. So
definitely. And then your retreats. Now you did your first retreat last year, correct?
Yes.
Can you talk about like the preparation for that and the thoughts you had behind that?
So when I created Breathe and Exhale 360, it came from my personal retreat, actually. So I went on a personal retreat, and from just this car ride. I wanted to see the sunrise, and I didn't realize the sunrise, that one trip was going to birth Breathe and Exhale 360. So what I ended, because it was, if you ever been to Fredericksburg, it's a hill country. And, you know, I always have thoughts in my head, and that I don't always plan them all out, like think them all the way through. I'm just like, I want to see the sunrise, so I'm going to go. Not realizing it's pitch dark at that time, trying to see the sunrise.
Right.
And so I went on this crazy ride just to get to see the sunrise. And from there, that's where Breathe and Exhale 360 was birthed. And so when I started, it started with like the subscription boxes with the items, but I always knew I wanted to do retreats. And so I knew I wanted to do retreats by year 3. And when year 3 came around, I was, you know, even though you're an entrepreneur, even though sometimes you're still just fearful of certain aspects of it. And so I was like, will people come? Will people, you know, will they actually, you know, invest in themselves to come to the trip? And so I started off with just 5 ladies and wanted to go to Fredericksburg, where I went on my personal retreat and did that. And it was a blast. I thought about like, what was the things that brought me joy when I went to Fredericksburg? And so I enjoyed going to the different wineries in Fredericksburg. So I knew that was going to be a part of it. Also just wanted to have a slowdown, because in our normal day-to-day life, we're always like running and just going and everything like that. So I wanted to just simply like slow down. So I didn't want the weekend to be too packed, but just enough. And so that was a other aspect of it. When I go on trips, I love to eat good. Okay. Like, at home, you know, so I don't like chain. Right. Right. I don't like going to chain restaurants, and things such as that. And so I knew I wanted a farewell dinner, and I wanted to actually hire a chef. I wanted it to be nice. And I wanted the ladies to experience something like elegant and nice on this trip. And so I knew I had that as another aspect of it. So, and then when I went on my personal retreat, I created a bag of just goodies. And so that's where the swag bag came in. So it was a combination of what I enjoy when I go traveling, that I wanted to just bring to life in the retreat. So.
And I was there because Shana-Lee did have me come do content.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what to expect to be honest. I didn't know what to expect. I was just like, yeah, I'm coming. And it was really nice. Like it was very intentional, like the activities and even the swag bags, they had amazing things in them. Because y'all know how we talked about swag bags in the last season. I said, keep it if it ain't stuff we need. Like, save your money. I will be okay.
In my bag.
Yeah.
I like a good pin, though. Don't get me wrong.
Right,
Still
right,
put
right.
it in there. Still
Right. But they
Because you can keep that keychain, though.
a little trinket. A little wristband.
Right, a little
What would Jesus do?
The wristband bothers me.
That stretchy wristband.
Yes.
Stretchy one, yeah.
Koozie. Because who out here using a koozie?
Seriously.
What am I doing with a koozie?
For real. Who was like, what's that man out for King of the Hill?
Oh, yeah. I have a question. Mm-hmm. Do we have time for my question?
Of course.
Okay. So how did self-care, how did it start? Because I heard you say, you started in college and things like that. Was it like cultural? Was it your mom, your dad, like your grandma or something?
No, I think, I was thinking about that actually earlier. I think it's because I'm the last of 3. Okay. Right? And so my sister and I were 6 years apart. And so I have a brother in between. Mm-hmm. My brother wasn't really playing with me. So I'm like used to like being by myself.
Yeah.
And so I think from just experiencing that, like I'm one of those, I guess the true meaning of an introvert. Like I am social, butterfly, all that, but then to recharge, I like to be by myself, right? And so I think it stemmed from that. So I always had friends growing up, and so I will go over their house, have fun and everything, but then it was always like, okay, I feel like I need to just recharge. So I think it was a combination of just my brothers wasn't playing with me, so I had to learn to play by myself. Right. And then at the same time, for me, it was like I need to recharge in order to just keep going. So
I love that.
So,
I love that.
It's interesting because I recently did like a deep dive for myself on birth order, and how that affects personality for people, you know, and I'm always analyzing that. And sometimes I can guess what birth order people are in. Like, you know, children be,
a middle child.
And I'm a middle child. So I be looking and
or a baby, you can get them out of a lineup.
It's so easy.
Yeah. So that's interesting that you brought that up. And when I did my little study, I happened to be listening to NPR radio, and they did a study on birth order.
Ooh.
And you know how you're the youngest will typically turn out, how the oldest turns out. So wow. Self-care.
I love that from a young age.
Well, I also have a follow-up question, but for the retreats, do you curate them for like other people, or is it specifically like with your group of ladies and you kind of do a retreat every now and again?
No, it's for anyone actually.
Okay.
So, as long it's catered to women. Mm-hmm. So yeah, even if it's a matter of just wanting to get away, right? Mm-hmm. And so this year we're going to Broken Bow, and honestly, some of the ladies I don't know, and so I'm just like grateful for that, and everything. And so they're coming because they know someone, right? And that person's coming, and so they're interested in me. And so with that, I do take it as I don't take it lightly. And so I make sure that when I do cater the event or come up with the retreat, it's for any women, right? You're going to have a farewell dinner. I just keep in mind that this is a weekend getaway for that woman. And she could be a mom and she is, just having a lot going on. And so she just needs some time just to refuel and recharge.
Yeah.
Cause that's really what I promise any attendee is like a space to recharge and refuel yourself. It could be a person that's going in through just transitioning and they just have a lot going on in life. And so they just need a time to get away. So it's really for the woman that is like, I just need to get away and I just really don't know exactly what I need to do, but I want to be safe. I want to be with other women. I don't necessarily want to go on a trip by myself. So let me join you, because one thing that I do is I have Zoom calls prior to before we even get to the retreat, just so people can feel comfortable with one another and everything. So that's something, because the other aspect of it, again, taking all your different experiences, nothing is ever wasted, right? And so for it, I am a person that will go to a conference by myself, right? But then I always meet people there, right? And so I thought about, well, what about the person that's like me that, but not everybody is okay with, I'm going to go and take this trip by myself, right? And so I thought about it from that aspect, and I said, well, if I was doing a retreat, I would want to at least meet the people that I'm going to spend a weekend with, so I could at least feel comfortable, because I know safety is a big thing for women, right? So it's like, okay, if I'm going to feel comfortable, how can I do that? So we do Zoom calls and have different activities to just help them get to know one another.
And she has a lot more women this time around too.
Yeah,
I heard. Yeah,
and she sold out real early.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
The only reason I ask is because I thought it'd be really great if you could expand, I guess, the network, because I know that the majority of the ladies are local, right? Everybody lives in Texas or are close.
Well, yeah, I do have some flying in from Georgia, but but I would love to get it to a space where it is more like, so I have Georgia, Florida, and Arizona.
Okay.
Flying in. Yeah.
Worldwide.
Okay. So yeah. And so, this year we're in Oklahoma, and then, I'm going to change the locations and everything. But so
it's getting bigger every year.
Well, I know the Broken Bow sounds fantastic.
Broken Bow
sounds
they're going to be horseback riding and stuff.
Oh yeah,
magical.
And then of course there are activities, I guess, that you would do. But you said you don't jam pack the schedule where it's like, okay, you're running out of something at 11, you're doing something right at 12:15.
It sounds like she sets the foundation and curates the vibes.
Yeah,
and that's it.
It's very smooth. Like whenever from last year in Fredericksburg, it was like very laid back. Like you don't feel rushed. And that was her whole like intention behind that, because it's for you to rest. Yeah. And then also like we did the indoor activities where there was the game night, and then like an activity where we made our own pizzas, or they made their own pizzas, and I was able to film that. Yeah. But I felt like part of the crew. Like
it doesn't sound overstimulating.
No,
and that's
it
what I love
wasn't.
about it.
And I was able to do content, and she included me on things too.
Yeah.
You know, so I had a good time myself.
I could record a little something next time.
Yeah. I know, right? Like I can record something.
No,
I mean,
Look,
I'll do it for free. Just let me tag along.
Jetty will be going, because I was going to go to Broken Bow to film, but you know, in the condition I'm in, I'd be a party pooper. But Jetty will be capturing content at Broken Bow.
You are funny.
This year. And
Hijacked.
Yeah, hijacked.
Yeah.
Hijacked your retreat.
Forget a summer hijack. A year hijack.
It's a whole year. and then some. The rest of your life.
No, you ain't lying at all.
I know
but yeah,
I'm not.
so those retreats, y'all, just be sure to follow Shana-Lee at Breathe and Exhale 360. I'm telling y'all this now because I know that when you listen to it, you're kind of like, I'm interested. I don't want to wait till the end yet to just look everything up.
Yeah.
But seriously, like look at the content from like the retreats that she did before, like, and the chef and everything. It's just the experience was like a really great experience.
I have a follow-up question. Okay. Breathe and Exhale 360. Obviously, you know, we know what it means to breathe and exhale. We know what 360 means. Mm-hmm. How did you like get all of those three like things put together?
Yeah,
like what was the motivation or the purpose or?
Oh my goodness. So it went through I went through a series of names actually. Okay. And so I knew. So what I thought about was what environment do I want to create, basically? Okay. And so, you know, even back to the retreats and everything, just what's the environment? And so I knew, and I was thinking about the hustle and bustle because I am a prime example of a woman that needs Breathe and Exhale 360. And so I knew I wanted it to be something that's just a light, like when you hear the name, you just think, oh, this is going to be peaceful.
It does make me feel a little warm inside.
And warm. Yeah, exactly.
It really does.
Exactly. And so that's how it all kind of came together. I think I just first had Breathe, and then just by way of just like Exhale came and then 360.
Can't go wrong with an exhale.
You can't go wrong, girl. That's funny. When Shana-Lee first followed me, I think it was like on TikTok. I thought it was a part of Exhale social media. I was like, oh, is this something new that she's doing? Y'all were just like-minded. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with Exhale. Right. True. But not only does Shana-Lee have that going on, you know, Breathe and Exhale 360, the retreats. Yeah. Shana-Lee has a whole book that has just been released as of September 23rd, correct?
Yes.
Mommy in Waiting.
Mommy in Waiting. Please expound, please.
Oh my goodness. Mommy in Waiting is like my passion. Like this is like my love letter back to God. Mm-hmm. For it to be my first book, it is truly my baby. But it's a 40-day devotional book for really the waiting season. Yes, I do talk about my journey in waiting to be a mother through the devotional, but really anybody, if you're in the waiting season, because I talk about the emotional aspect of waiting, the ups and downs of the waiting season. And so that's why it's like, you can always like, if you're not waiting on to be a mom, you can always just insert your thing because it just talks about the emotional aspect. And so I am super proud of it. And just the journey of getting there. I can't say, you know, if you would have asked me like last year, I would have been like, I was scared. I was going through all the emotions, just trying to even release the book and everything. But I'm just super proud of it. And just, again, it took me on a journey personally too of my relationship with God. And so that's one of the big things that I pray and I wish anybody that reads the book that when you come out of it, your relationship with God, it looks different.
Yeah.
So.
Love that.
It's in a devotional format. And even though it is like it has day by day, like day 1, day 2. Mm-hmm. I mean, you want to read more, like you don't want to stop. So that's kind of what I did, you know. And
you already finished? Are you?
Yeah,
oh, girl.
I read on the plane when I was going to Maryland, coming from Maryland.
I got a stack of books next to my bed too.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Oh, see, I'm in the middle of my 100-day devotional. So I said I was going to wait and I'll start that one afterwards because I'm excited about, because I know I'm not a mommy in waiting. Funny stories. My uncle came by my house and he's like, do you have something you need to tell me? Because I had Shana-Lee's book on my coffee table at my house, and he was like, do I need to know something?
No.
And I was like, no.
Keep on walking, sir.
Yeah, keep walking.
My business, that's all.
Did you, so The Garden Within, actually, I got that book suggestion from Shana-Lee.
Oh,
she had a book club with that book. So I gave Brittany the book.
A book club?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then became an author?
Yeah.
That's what's
She got one going on right now. Is it still going on?
The Journey of Yes. Yeah, it's still going on. Yeah, it's still going on. Called The Journey. We're reading The Journey of Yes by Brenda Palmer.
Okay.
It's a virtual.
Yeah, it's a virtual. Yeah.
I need to join. I said I was going to read 33 books in honor of turning 33, and I've read one. I've read one.
Get you a short book. Get you a few.
It's not even. I love to read, and I read it on the trip to Oklahoma one day when Dante driving. Something Pastor Rob, Extraordinary Traits of a Leader, or something like that. That was good. That was a really good book.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many good books out here. It's just
I bought
we just be
everything
so
he
distracted.
recommended. It's like that high next to my bed. I don't have a bookshelf.
Let me know. We can have a little powwow.
Yeah.
You know. But the Garden Within is actually, again, like I said, something that Shana-Lee had suggested, and it is an amazing book. That's why I was like, let me pass this on.
So it's your book. Do I need to give it back?
No, it's my book.
It's like I need to give it
but
back.
I was a part of her virtual book club.
You really got to read the virtual. So now you holding on to her property.
Oh no, I give people books back. I don't give people books to other people because I wouldn't appreciate that myself.
You wouldn't get it back. Nobody's getting any books back. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Yeah. Right. Breathe and Exhale 360 do book discussions. So that's another virtual. So like the ladies, so that's why it can be anywhere really, because it's through Zoom is when we do. And like right now we're meeting on Sunday afternoons to go through the Journey of Yes. So
nice.
Yeah. So, Mommy in Waiting is I think.
Well, yeah, since you've gotten all the way through it, I was like, I just got my book in the mail, and then I feel awful because I actually opened it today, and I'm like, look at Shana-Lee writing me a beautiful note.
I know, I saw the note.
Why? I don't deserve you. I've had this book for weeks now.
Yeah.
And I just noticed that she
immediately opened it inside.
She gave some good notes.
I will give you a review here soon.
I know you probably did it for everybody, but I feel like you only did it for me.
Right.
And
that's all that matters.
We were a part of the pre-order crew.
Yeah, we was a pre-order.
We were VIP.
Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to support.
Yeah, we was pre-ordering. We was pre-ordering. But this Mommy in Waiting, like she said, like whatever you're waiting for, this can definitely relate to you.
Yeah.
It really gives you insight on scripture and patience and how things go hand in hand, like as you're waiting, how you can wait. If you have a spouse, how you can include him in the wait and communicate your feelings. That's something that I really took from that. Because, sometimes we just be like, they'll never get it. Or they don't understand. Or they're just men,
Yeah.
And then maybe they're waiting along with you for something. So it is best to be open about that with your spouse. So I did appreciate her husband's perspective too. That is in the book. Yeah, it's in there.
Speaking of husbands, I heard your husband be cooking.
He cooked breakfast at the retreat last year.
Let me get one of them oxtail plates. Did he be making macaroni and cheese and all the good stuff to go?
Yes, he does.
Let me get one of them plates next. Don't forget about me.
I'm not going to
Don't do it without me.
We're going to figure it out and have y'all over. So,
Pastor Rob said her husband has the best oxtails
Dante,
that he's ever
his
had.
favorite food is oxtails.
Oh, really? Okay.
Of all time. But he only likes Jamaican oxtails.
Okay.
He does not like soul food.
Shana-Lee's Jamaican.
Yeah.
I know. She told me. Don't do it without us.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't do it without us.
Don't do it without
Please.
me. And Jonathan loves oxtails.
Yeah.
Jonathan is a carnivore. He eats lots of meat. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay, we gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out and have y'all over.
We need to unfollow and breathe and exhale on some oxtails.
Let me buzz down on these oxtails.
Hey, Josh,
While I sit here and read,
you cooking
anxious.
Okay.
Why is this one literally
season.
screaming at me? Anxious,
girl.
We are anxious about the
opened up
things
to the right.
Turn the
we
page.
cannot control.
Go start reading, Brittany. Y'all, if we don't hear from Brittany,
No, we can't give no free stuff away.
No
free material.
This for me. You got to get your own.
You gotta get
your own.
No, my brother, you got to get your own.
You got to get your own.
No free content given away on here.
Yeah, no free content. Yeah.
Purchase your book.
But I will say there's lovely little gems in here. A patiently wait playlist, because one thing I love is some music. So if I don't get to the actual devotional immediately, I'm
you got some Beyonce on there?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to this playlist.
Beyonce, not on this one, but I did create a playlist for the retreat, and Beyonce is on there.
There we go.
She had some Nathan Synth. I was filming.
Oh yeah, last year.
Nathan Synth got bangers. Okay.
I was filming. I said, "Why this so familiar?"
Nathan Synth got bangers.
I said, "Oh, this Jonathan's song."
You know what? Freedom. I need y'all to bring Shower Down back while we're here.
While we're here.
I
like that when they changed the theme song to Power.
To Power?
Yeah. It's like,
Put it back.
Trey songs.
Put it back.
Put it back.
Yeah.
Put it back.
It don't hit the same.
Can we start a petition? Yeah, can we start a petition to bring Shower Down back?
Yeah, come on, Freedom.
Because they hit him up. They say, "Hey, we need you to make a new beat in 2 days or something like that." So he made that look. I said, "This sound like New Orleans belts with gospel."
Put that back there in the kids and
go put that with somebody else. If I don't get showered down,
oh my God, that was one of my favorite parts of walking through the door, knowing I'm not gonna miss Shower Down.
Yeah, Jahida was on time for Shower Down.
Literally, now I'm late. Literally, now I've been late. I kid you not.
Don't put that on.
I'm not even playing. I have literally been late.
On the playlist. Don't put that on there.
But yeah, I love that those little inclusions in the book that you have.
So intentional.
I know. Give you a little gift. I ain't gonna tell y'all everything, but I'm just saying it's thoughtful. But
that's how her retreats are too.
Thoughtful.
That just shows you who she is as a person.
I'm gonna make next year.
Yeah.
This year's probably too late. I'm gonna make next year.
Yeah, they sold out early in the year, girl.
Yeah.
Miss Stella going, and
can we get a sneak peek of next year of where it's gonna be, or
y'all want an exclusive?
Yeah. Can we get an exclusive?
She's telling her retreat people first.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
So we not special.
I mean, I know where it's gonna be. I know where it's gonna be.
Right.
But I
get a hint. What can we get exclusive on Follow Me About Breathe and Exhale, even if it's not the location?
You trying to get me? Talk about what can we get?
I would say that next year. I will say, what can I give you?
No pressure.
No pressure. Shakita trying to Debo.
I would say it'll be in Texas. It will be in Texas.
Oh, so there's no beach.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's no beach. There's no beach.
It'll be in Texas. But I think the location, it's a fun location.
Yeah. Okay. For sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm privy, just so y'all know.
I'm going to ask you after the show. No. She said her lips are sealed.
Oh, you got hits on here. I'm sorry. I was cutting.
Give us one.
What's on there?
Give us one.
She got
What's on there?
CC. Little CC.
What's that? Goodness of God?
Yes.
Goodness of
God.
God.
That's the banger.
So with the playlist, right, it was very much intentional of songs that are waiting, or just even just going through the process, or just reminding you of who God is.
Yeah.
So
Beyonce definitely ain't on there.
So, she ain't on
Nicki Minaj on here. So
wait. What? The gospel song? The gospel song that she did with Tasha Cobbs? Okay, see, I knew.
It was a little bait. There was a little rage.
Yeah, I knew. I was like, that's a Tasha Cobbs. Nicki Minaj.
A little rage bait.
Yeah.
You could have put Michelle when Jesus says yes.
That song sucks.
Can say
Kalundra come here and cut you at the knees.
Kalundra, it was hot during its era. It was hot during its era.
You know how many praise dances across the country?
Oh my gosh. It was too easy to make. I could have made that song. But fun fact, Shana-Lee is from West Palm Beach, Florida.
Ooh.
Yes, Florida girl. Yes, I am. Yes.
West Palm in the house.
Florida man. No, I'm just kidding.
I actually went to West Palm Beach. I got a ticket because I didn't buy a train ticket. And I got on the train without buying a ticket.
I swear to you, Kalundra is the biggest criminal at this table.
I told my mother-in-law, I didn't live the life, lady. I didn't live the life.
Girl,
but it's beautiful out there. There might be some listeners. Huh?
What were you doing in Palm Beach?
I was going on a cruise to the Bahamas. So I flew to Fort Lauderdale and then I took the train there because the Palm Beach ticket's expensive.
Okay.
So I paid half the price just by flying to Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, but you took twice as long.
No, it wasn't that long. The train ride was like 35 minutes or so.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It's less than an hour you can get from Fort Lauderdale.
Oh,
okay.
Girl, you don't own stuff alone.
You are now. Welcome.
Shoot. But West Palm. So she actually is doing a book signing.
Yes, I am doing a book signing. Right, I'm going back home to my hometown, West Palm Beach.
Worldwide.
November 16th. It's from 3 to 5. So I am super excited about that. Just come out. It's going to be a program. It's going to be a Q&A, and I'll be able to sign some books and just have a great old time with, being back home and everything.
All your family's there?
Yeah. My family.
Are they excited about your book?
They are. They got, of course, the first copies. And so they were super, they're super excited about it. And then, I get and some of my childhood friends and everything such as that. So I'm just super excited to celebrate with them.
And she has a local one after that too, right, Esther?
Yes. Right. I will be at the Doc Bookstore that's in Meadowbrook. That's on Meadowbrook in Fort Worth. And that is November 22nd. It's a Saturday at 5 o'clock. So
have to make sure
come out and check it out
there.
Yeah.
We'll be there or be square.
Yeah, for sure. That's a Black-owned bookshop.
Yes, it's a Black-owned bookshop. Yep, exactly. And you can purchase my books there actually at Doc Bookstore, or on Amazon, or on my website, mommyandwaiting.com. So
yeah.
Listen,
y'all, I'm telling y'all, get the book. I'm serious.
Wait, we can't forget our notable mention. You are the director of prayer, or what is it? Freedom.
Director of prayer. Yeah,
director of prayer of freedom, y'all. We got a prayer warrior on our hands.
The pod, y'all.
On the pods.
Yes.
Shana-Lee don't do nothing else. She gonna pray.
Yeah. 21 days of prayer.
21.
Like you were there every day.
All 21?
Every day. Every day.
All 21?
Every day. She's been doing it for the past couple of years, right?
Yeah.
Every day. Early in the morning. Last year she did it early in the morning to 6 a.m. every day.
No, I can't take that.
She said, hold on, don't lie on me.
Listen, Pastor Rob, I gotta give Pastor Rob he know I'm not a morning person. So in January, the Pastor Rob leads that one.
Okay.
But in August, I lead the Saturdays, and then he leads Monday through Friday.
Okay.
Because Saturday's at 9. So
But I remember one year you did because you were
yeah, I probably filled in, but for the majority, it's
because you was like, this was all right. It wasn't as bad as I thought.
It was a lot of, mental, get up.
Preparation.
Get up. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Make sure I wake up because, But, lately I have been more of a morning person. I've been going to my bed earlier and waking up early and just spending time with God. But, and then in August, it's in the evening time at 7. Or this year we did it at 7. Last year we did it at 6. And so, and then it's a space where the prayer team, I love the prayer team. I love everyone that's on the prayer team. They come and they give a word. We pray. That's the majority of the time.
For 21 days, you knew how to pray for a whole congregation. I would have ran out about day 3. I would have been recycling day 1.
Yeah.
I'm out, Lord.
Yeah.
Please bless the food for the nourishment of our bodies.
Yes.
That's where I would have went.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to ask because I'm the newest, I guess, at the table to Freedom. Has the culture around prayer and prayer life, has it always been like that at Freedom, or did you bring that, or was it something that kind of you and Pastor Rob and the rest of the leadership team kind of decided, you know what, let's really make prayer a huge part of the Freedom culture?
Yeah, that's a great question. I would say it was always a focus on prayer, right? It was always a focus on prayer and everything. And then I think under my leadership, it just became more in front, right? And so a lot of times the prayer team in a lot of churches is always behind the scenes.
They definitely were behind the scenes.
And so, with the, partnering with Pastor Rob, of course, it's just now the prayer team's more in the front with 21 days in January. Then we do National Day of Prayer in May, which is all day prayer.
Oh yeah, I love that. I was like, I can't come all day, but I'll be there around noon.
Yeah, we all pull up at noon
at the same time.
Yeah.
And
I thought that was beautiful though. That's why I was like, I wonder if has it always been like this, or is it because you got this bombshell, you got Shana-Lee that's look.
No, I can't take credit like that.
Because we're going to pray out here.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's just more in the... last year was the first time we did National Day of Prayer. And then this was the second year. And, just And I truly do love prayer, and I think it's the passion there. And so then in August is 21 days of prayer as well. So
21.
So yeah.
21.
So what you're saying is, it's not just you. It seems like it was always the culture, but I'm gonna say it's you.
We're just gonna put it on you today.
I'm gonna say it's you.
You heard it here. You heard it here.
I'm not gonna say I've never seen, but like so many people of all different ages and just backgrounds and things that are coming unashamed and like, I'm gonna have some prayer. I'm going to pray.
Yeah.
And it's not like a fad. It's like I'm genuinely
lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. There we go.
Here we go.
It's a lifestyle.
That's why we need prayer.
Lifestyle.
That's why we need prayer now.
And I just love it though. And that's all I wanted to comment on. Because I'm like, I wasn't sure if that was just Shana-Lee focused. Like she brought that from Florida and said, look, y'all.
This is how we do it back home.
This is how we do it back.
First Saturday prayer too. I can't forget that. First Saturday prayer. Just seeing the growth of First Saturday prayer and everything. It was just people just desiring to come and pray, and I just love that too. It makes my heart full because it's really is not about me. It's really like you're intentionally like coming to spend time with God. Like yes, we can all pray at home and in our car. Of course, we should be praying all anywhere and everything, but just to be in the community with everyone at your church and saying, okay, First Saturday prayer, we come and we just be intentional about, setting aside that time for an hour to pray. And it's just an hour, but it's always just so good. And just to see the fellowship and just, again, seeing how it just have grown.
Power hour.
Because that is truly my desire, is that as believers, that should be our first response is prayer, right? And oftentimes we may run and we may talk to everybody else, or we may worry about a thing. But my true desire is that as believers, we're like, let me pray first and just get stronger in our prayer life, because that's another part of it. Sometimes people don't even know how to pray. One of my team members was telling me that this past Saturday, like this was somebody like first time at First Saturday prayer and the first time that they prayed out loud. And because we went into a circle, it was like a group. And just, I told everybody just get in a group, no more than 6, and we're just going to be praying for each other. And I think that's important. So not every First Saturday is like that. Some First Saturday is a message. It just all depends on what the Holy Spirit leads me to do. But I just, that stuff like fills my heart to know, like, yes, that's the goal. Is one of the goals as a believer, is that your prayer life is, because that's our way to communicate with God. And so I love that. But
yeah.
See,
you can tell you're passionate.
I love
Power.
And the one thing I'm definitely going to take is that first response as believers should be prayer.
Yeah.
Like I think
that was a gem.
Yeah, that's a gem.
Yeah. Pray always.
Keep it. Keep it and follow me, listeners. I won't even charge you for it, okay?
Oh, thanks.
Put it on my tab.
I think that so Shana-Lee, the interesting thing is, like, at our church, like, we really network together too. And Sierra, the doula, she's on the prayer team, right?
Yes.
So I did acquire a doula, and she's a prayer warrior. Like, like that's amazing in itself. Because sometimes, like when I first heard doula, like Erykah Badu, I said doula, that sounds like witchcraft.
Yeah.
That's how we think, especially coming from the backgrounds that we have.
Right.
But when I first heard that, I was like, But then learning more about doulas and that they just simply care for you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then when you told me about Sierra, I was like, oh, a Christian doula.
Yes.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
So I was able to get her. And, the cycle continues. Like, we just all work together.
Yeah. Exactly. Because I'm a big component of that. I'm a big component of kingdom business, working with other kingdom business, right?
The kingdom dollar in the kingdom community.
Exactly. And so I just love that. And I, I've always said for my birthing plan, I'm going to have a doula. And so I'm like, yes, you need to have a doula. Like, so when I know somebody that's pregnant, I'm like, you don't have a doula? Like, and that's just because, like, my sister educated me, because I was like, what's a doula? I remember when she first told me about it, because my sister works in, like, she's very passionate about, like, Black maternal health and everything such as that. And so when she first told me about it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting one. And then when Sierra when she first joined the prayer team, she told me she was a doula. I said, "Now, Lord," because I believe the Lord. I truly believe the Lord is always intentional, and I'm like, "Now, Lord, you know I want to do it." And here she is on my prayer team. Amen.
Lining it up for you.
That's amazing.
Exactly.
Pastor Rob actually told, like, when I told him that we got a doula, he said that Marisha had a doula for Mackenzie. I was like, oh, so this is more common than I realized.
Why?
You know?
I don't know why I wasn't a doula girly.
Yeah, I don't know.
really like talking to people too much, so
that could be why.
I'm really, really intro.
Like,
don't bother me.
That could be why.
Leave me alone.
So you was at the hospital, like, hey,
Suffering.
it's up here.
It's up.
Here.
Whatever
It's
happens,
up. Just
happens.
give me Dante and I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
well, sometimes some things ain't enough.
We know you need some extra support.
Yeah.
Calandra needs some support, y'all.
With a capital S. But I do want to know just a few more things before we do wrap up here. I would ask, what is one way that your business has evolved from when it first began?
Oh man, that's a good question. From a product standpoint, I would say it evolved from like the boxes to just me deciding like I'm a relationship person. And so I didn't yes, I like the boxes, but I was like, I need to talk to people. I need to like get to like understand like my customers and everything and just create like some type of event that we can do together. And so that's where the challenges came from. So doing the challenges. And then when The Garden Within came out, I wanted to read the book, but I wanted to read it with people and everything. And so I said, you know what? It's my business. Let me do a book discussion. So I did that. And then now, here's the retreats. But I truly love just curating just all the different experiences.
Yeah.
So from a product standpoint, that's how it kind of evolved. From just me personally as a business person, I've seen my evolvement just as a businesswoman. Even now, because of where I know God is taking Breathe and Exhale 360, I'm starting to okay, I need help. I can't just do it myself anymore. And so getting an assistant and everything such as that. And even with that, making sure that when I interview, I'm interviewing someone that's going to gel and understand the assignment. So things like that. And now I'm looking more at, the bottom line and is it profitable? So just learning those things.
Yeah, and your podcast.
Oh, yes, amen.
I'm so excited.
Wait, am I late?
Girl, you always late.
And I said, I can't wait. I know as soon as I'm tuning in.
I just thought about it. That's why I was like, oh, wait.
We got to keep that same energy for Santa.
Yes.
Listen, I know I got so much, right?
Yeah, I was like, hold on. There's something.
Wait, tell me more.
So it's called Patiently Waiting, and it stems from the book Mommy and Waiting.
But you got to tell them patiently, how you
patiently without the
patiently
waiting with Shana-Lee.
Play on
That's the full name. Patiently waiting with Shana-Lee. And so, and it's funny with the podcast, I was not thinking about doing a podcast. That was not on. I was just, on one of the things with Breathe and Exhale 360 on the Facebook group, I do Monday motivations. And it's a midday motivation for 30 minutes. Sometimes I go a little longer because I could talk a little bit. But I go in and I was fine with that. And then people start asking me, do I have a podcast? And I'm like, no, I don't.
Better get you one.
I don't have
Better get you one.
And so then as people are reading the Mommy and Waiting and just telling me how much it has helped them, that, just their waiting, looking at their waiting season, perspective differently and things such as that, it made me okay, well, if I'm going to do a podcast, what would it be on? And then that's where it paid. I was like, well, I can play it off of Mommy and Waiting and do waiting. Because we're always waiting for something. Even if you're not waiting on a child, you're waiting on something. And I started just thinking through about just our lives, just growing up, how it's always we're constantly waiting. When we're little kids, we can't wait to be teenagers. When we're teenagers, can't wait to be adults. And then we're adults, we can't wait. It's constant. So I was like, okay, let me do that. And so I launched it. So it's on YouTube, but so I'm not on, I'm trying to get to unfollow me status, but I am working on it, but it's on YouTube right now. So I did like the first 2 episodes and everything. And so just waiting for it, or I'm working on just making it better as I go. Cause this is the one project, it's funny because I'm usually a planner and usually like, okay, let's plan this out. Let's do all this and everything like that. And with patiently waiting, I was literally on the fence of when I was going to release it. I knew I was going to do it, but I was like deciding on when I was going to actually release it. And then the weekend right before I was releasing Mommy in Waiting, I like prayed and I asked the Lord, I was like, Lord, I don't want to just do the podcast just like you think it's like just another business venture. Like, oh, I wrote a book. So, okay, now let me do a podcast. Like, I really want to like, let me be intentional. Cause as y'all can see, everything with me is intentional. And so I'm like, and so he literally like the next day, like answered me in just various ways of like, no, like this is what you're supposed to, like the next step. And so I was like, okay. And I was like, well, I don't have everything. And then that's when, the other side of you come out, like it got to line up. And I keep, the one thing that just keep resonating, Pastor Rob said it in a sermon, and then Brenda Palmer said in her book, use what's in your hands. And I was like, you know what? Okay, the mic can come, everything will come. Let me just use my phone, record this video, upload it to the YouTube, and then we'll perfect it along the way.
And go from there.
So yeah.
Yeah, the evolution.
Yes.
The evolution of Breathe and Exhale 360.
Waiting
Yeah.
with Shana-Lee on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna listen on my way home.
Our channel is subscribed. I tried to comment on the first video, but the comments were turned off.
Oh, I fixed that. See,
Oh, okay. I was like,
I fixed that. Yeah.
okay. So I'll go back and leave my comment.
I
I said, she said, not today.
No press today.
Right. No paparazzi.
Press. Yeah, no paparazzi.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
Good to know. Now, this might be a really challenging question, but I wanted to ask, what is your approach to customer retention in your industry?
Oh man. So earlier I talked about me being a relationship person. And so that is, to me, that is my way.
Yes,
of, like,
same here.
Returning people, like building that relationship with people. I don't take, anytime somebody chooses to invest in your baby, your business, they're hard-earned dollars, I believe. And I believe in just making sure that they feel like it's being valued.
Yeah.
So it's that aspect. And then the other aspect, my background is hospitality. So I was a hotel manager. So my undergrad is in hospitality management. So doing all the customer service. But one thing that I can truly say, regardless of when I think about all the guests that stood out to me, I had relationships with them. And so to me, that's how I retain them, is like building that relationship. That's one of the reasons why I do the Zoom before the retreats, because for them to get to know me. This year, because I had some ladies who didn't know me, I called every single attendee and was like, hey, just want to introduce myself before we got on the Zoom. Because, again, you're investing your money with me. I want to make sure that like, I'm not somebody that's taking you for granted, taking the fact that you are investing in me, you're trusting me for a weekend. So again, it's just a matter of just being intentional, right? And so finding out about them. Because I'm a believer that when people can feel relaxed, and everybody always tells me like it's so easy to talk to you, it's no judgment and everything. I truly want people to know like you can.
Yeah, it's not an act.
Because it's not right. Exactly. I don't, and because at the end of the day, I'm going to talk to you about God, but I'm also going to make you know like what you're feeling is valid, right? And not to minimize it or bring it or just dismiss it. And so with that is building the relationship. And I think once you build relationships with people, you go far. So,
that's actually my exact approach with my business too. Like just building that community genuinely. Yeah. Not just, I'm just doing this because I want to make sure I keep them as a client. Keep my income going, because some people are like that and it's more of an opportunistic thing. Yeah. But like if you genuinely enjoy building community and then And then just being able to talk to the person.
Yeah.
Like you said, they're spending their hard-earned dollars with you. So you want to make sure that they know you and that they feel familiar.
Yeah.
So I like that. I love how you put that and articulated it.
Yeah.
But any last words? Please let people know where they can purchase the book again, and then your socials and.
Yeah. So for Breathe and Exhale 360, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Well, all platforms is Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Breathe and Exhale 360, as well as for Mommy and Waitin', it's Mommy and Waitin' 1124, and 1124 comes from Mark 1124. That's the signature scripture in the book. So Mommy and Waitin' 1124 on all three of those platforms. And then where you can purchase the book, you can purchase at mommyandwaitin.com or Doc Bookstore or on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, as well as Walmart. So
all the places.
Yes.
There's no excuse why you're not picking this book up. It's available everywhere.
Yes.
Get it. And
tag her. Tag
and
us.
it had been said before, you don't have to be a mommy in waiting. You just in your season of waiting.
Yeah.
So no excuses.
Or gift it.
Get that book.
Gift it to
Or
somebody.
and watch it bless your life.
Yes. And if you go to Mommy and Waitin' or Breathe and Exhale 360, if you can't remember all that, it will always link you to where you need to go.
And it'll be reposted on our socials.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or at least I can most definitely say it'll be on Follow Me and on mine for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And then stay posted for next year's
retreat
in Houston.
Yeah, Follow Me might crash. We might just pull up and be like, hey, we heard y'all was retreating around here.
Houston, San Antonio, Austin. I'm trying to see which one her eye go maybe twitch a little bit so I can see.
So my Kimmy, what can you
St.
give us?
Padre.
Like, girl, don't be badgering the witness.
Wait for that eye to twitch like, that's it.
We're signing off, guys. Thank you again, Shana-Lee.
Bye. Thank you so much.